Welcome back to the 6th Gear Garage. When you're restoring old classic vehicles, especially when you're living up north like I am, you encounter a lot of rust. Most of the bolts on this 1985 4Runner that I'm restoring have just snapped off when I tried to remove them. And that's annoying because then you gotta drill them out, and that takes up a lot of time. So I'm finally gonna try out this 1500 watt induction heater by Vevor. And what this does is it uses black magic to heat up the bolt until it's glowing red.
Yeah, that's actually not true.
What do you mean it's not magic? The coil converts high frequency current into a high frequency magnetic field, which passes through the magnetic metal and generates heat. Oh. So let's see what all is included in the kit. First of all, it comes in this nice aluminum case with this padded interior and keeps everything from bouncing around in here. We have a pair of gloves. We have the induction heater itself. A couple knobs to go on the sides here. And here are the coils. We have one, we have two smalls, two mediums, and two larges. And they also include two that aren't wound up. And this is something that you would use, say you had to use this on a pipe and you weren't able to slip it over the end because the pipe was connected to something. You could actually wrap this around the pipe like so, kind of like that, and that way you would have to cut the pipe in order to put this over it. So let's get this set up and then we'll go test it out on the 4Runner. So you put this in here like so, and then these knobs tighten in to hold it in place. All right, let's find something underneath the truck here. Plenty of rust to choose from. What's this? These little nuts that hold on this rusty exhaust hanger here. Let's see about those. First, let's verify that they are in fact as rusty as they look. They're actually so rusty that they're no longer 12 millimeter. There we go. No, not coming out. Just a fan kicking on as soon as I plug it in. So they said this could take about 30 seconds to a minute. All right. There it is. It loosened right up, no problem. I found a few really rusty bolts on the underside of this tailgate. It's actually rounding it off because it's so rusty. It's not going either way. In fact, I'm just stripping the bolts. I'm gonna stop. Just slip that coil over the bolt and pull the trigger. One benefit of using this induction heater versus fire is that you're able to focus it in a certain area, which is really good for tight spots. I don't think you can see that on camera, but it is starting to glow red. Let's pull it off. And you can see it's coming right out, no problem. All right, one final test. Pitman arm bolt. This impact usually isn't even powerful enough to remove these. Now I've got this on full strength. Nothing. And the biggest coil in the kit is just big enough to slip over that nut. This nut is 32 millimeters, by the way, so that'll give you an idea of the biggest size you can use for the coils in this kit. All right, let's give it a try. Right off. So this guy right here is gonna make my life a lot easier. If you're interested in picking one of these up, I'll put a link down in the description, as well as a 5% discount code to save you some money. Thanks for watching.